So am I also live? Christmas Yu-Gi-Oh deck building. Boom. YouTube. Let's click this up. Waiting for Luke Groundwalker. Oh, boom. Perfect. All right. That's working over there. Okay. So now we got to just make a little bit of space over here. A little bit of space. Let's take the phone. We don't need this. Oh, we don't need the trap phone. Bum, bum, bum. All right, got that. Got that. I have a Christmas drink. So cheers to anybody out there with the Christmas drink as well. Cheers. Bop. All right. It tastes like a. I've got You want to? Oh my God! You want to? What that tastes exactly like? That tastes exactly like um, those red the slurping tube things. That's exactly what this tastes like, but it's got significantly more alcohol inside of it. So, mm, mm, mm. Whew. Oh, oof. All right. So we've got some Christmas Yu-Gi-Oh deck building that we're gonna do. Let's take this and let's move some of these over. Get myself prepared a little bit. I've got 3 of the structure decks, the synchro structure decks. That's not important, right? Okay. That's not important. That's not important. Let's take this. This is kind of important. Oh, where is the playmat? Oh, yikes. I might have to run out and get the playmat real quick. Yeah, shit. Playmat. Miss your playmat. Hello. Hello, Mr. Playmat. Hello. Where are you? Willkommen, Mr. Playmat. Come back. It's time to play. Mr. Playmat. Alright, shit. Okay. Well, Mr. Playmat is apparently inside of the car. And so I'm going to go run and get Mr. Playmat. Because otherwise, I mean, like, this table's not bad, but I mean, like, come on, what am I gonna do? Put it on a fucking table? All right, 30 seconds. Be right back. Mr. Playmat cometh. Okay. Oh, excuse me. All right, I'll be right back. Mr. Playmat, let's go grab him. Okay, all right. Mr. Playmat. All right, Mr. Playmat has been found. It is snowing something fierce outside. Okay, so let's take off the jacket. All right. Oh, Mr. Playmat. Are you ready to make the Yu-Gi-Oh? Make the Yu-Gi-Oh decks? Yeah. Mr. Playmat, yeah. Hold on. Let's get him out. Whip him out. Whip him out. I just like, what pisses me off about this, I gotta make another, you've seen, if you are a viewer of the channel, that I have playmat holders. I do not, this is the playmat holder that this one came with, and it's fucking annoying because if you put the playmat out on the outside in, it gets stuck in the bag. And if you put the rubber side out, the rubber friction side gets stuck on it as well. But Mr. Playmat for tonight, very classic Millennium Puzzle, very clean. I like the blue and yellow, very classic Yu-Gi-Oh. So we'll put Mr. Playmat over here. Ugh. We will get that stuff over there, that stuff over there. We've got the computer son. Oh, computer son playing RuneScape. Yes, Mr. Computer son. Oh God, my phone is super wet from going outside. Even just for that second, it is snowing crazy. After this stream, first thing I'm going to do, we'll probably stream till about 9:30, 10 o'clock. And then before bed, going to go outside and shovel. Anyway, okay. So I'm just realizing, so I got a sticker machine thing, right? And I've made sticker machines. And one of the stickers I made is a phone. I put my phone number on the back of my phone. So if I lose it, which I'm realizing now, that's fucking retarded. I put the phone number of the phone on the back of it. So if I lose the phone, they can call the phone number that's on the back of the phone. That's why did I do that? Why did I think that was good? I mean, I was a little tiny, itty little bit drunk, but that's fucking retarded. Is that not? That's fucking retarded. Why did I do that? So here I am thinking I'm gonna dox myself. And that was what spawned that idea. So yes, obviously, let's put that, for whatever reason, I'm going to put that phone number right on my laptop. So if someone steals or if I lose my laptop, they can fucking call me, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. All right. Moving on. Let's get the camera. Let's get the camera set up. I've got the external battery pack. We'll get a little bit of, whoa, Christmas. Okay. So let's take this, flesh this out. Boom. Now let's put this like here. Okay. And for now, I can put this up like that. All right. Boom. All right. So we've got the camera charging the phone. All good. We've got the different deck boxes and Yu-Gi-Oh stuff to go through first right here. Got the drink. Got another deck box, the first deck I want to go through over there. And then, because we're going to do a little bit of card organizing first. And I've got the decks over here. These are just sleeves. Perfect. Extra snow sleeves. And these are, we're going to use these black sleeves. Those are going to be what the new deck goes into. And then we're going to put the new deck inside here. We need the Genesis point list. So first we're going to take this. We're going to put this over here. We're going to take this one. This is some extra stuff as well. We'll put that over there. And we'll close that up for now. And, oh my God. We do not need... Oh, the tummy's slipping out. I do not need... Why did the fan randomly come on? I don't know why the fan randomly came on, but hopefully the fan stops spinning. I'm going to do something a little risky. Stick my hand right up into the fan. Ah! and stop it, see if it slows down. All right, hold on, let's see. Okay, that's not it. That's not it either. Perfect. All right. Hey, look at that. Son of a bitch, that worked. Okay. And so now we take the computer, and put you over here. Okay. Perfect. And we've got the we've got the mouse in the house over here. Boom. No problem. All right. Because we're also doing some RuneScape salvaging, baby. It ain't a Yu-Gi-Oh stream if you ain't doing some RuneScape. You ain't no gamer if you ain't getting RuneScape XP while you're doing whatever you're doing. You ain't no gamer. Okay. So, now I believe we are officially ready to start. And the only thing that stinks about this this setup and streaming off the phone is that there's no music, you know, it's just kind of talking, which I don't mind talking. I'm a fucking D1 yapper, but it is also nice having a little bit of the background stuff. So anyway, I'll put on some music. All right, so first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to go through these containers I've got over here. So can I zoom out? Oh, a little zoom out. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. So first things first, we are going to go through and take the cards out of these. And if there's any cards worth salvaging, we'll put them inside. So let's take these ones. Yep. Here are the sleeves. This container, which one is it? One of these got kind of fucked up. Is it this one? One of them. Oh, it's just bending. It's not. All right, it's not super fucked up. But so we've got the sleeves here. And this one then. Oh, no, this one did get fucked up. See, this one on the side got a little fucked up. Oh, shit. And I fucked it up even more. All right, well, let's just we'll kind of keep this guy on the side. That guy, he served his country valiantly. And let me get my RuneScape experience. Okay, and now let's open this bad boy up. All right, hold on. My alarm's going off. Alarm, stop. Okay. And so these are 2 decks. Yep, those 2 decks are good to go. So we can put these over here. This is extra cards. And these are decks ready to go. Okay, so we can put that over there and put that over there. All right, so now, this Machina Rune Force is actually, this card's kind of fucking insane. I mean, like, I was reading this thing. This thing's got 46,000 attack. I didn't know this card existed. Kind of hilarious. All right, but so the Live Twin, we'll put all of the holographics. We'll at least do that first. And then the Despian Proskinian thing. So let's just take all of the... So this has got a very interesting Exceed in here. So this Exceed, Gunkin ship, Suship, Uniclass Super Dreadnought. I don't know if this thing will be good in the future with trains and different stuff, but it's 2 level 5. If this card is XYZ summon, you can apply these effects in sequence based on the materials used. So if it's using this other card, I get to draw a card. If it uses this other card, it gets to attack directly. But regardless, during my main or opponent's battle phase, you can target one face-up card your opponent controls equal to the number of ships, which is this one, and negate their effect. So he's a main phase negate, which is kind of neat at the very basic without anything else. I like Fabled cards, so I'm gonna keep that. And so now let's just keep going and see if there's anything. I'm looking for. Here's some. Here we go. So a couple hollows. Oh, here's another Gunkin thing. Two level 4 monsters. Another Gunkin regular. So based on the number of materials, and then once per turn, when a Gunkin is special summon from the extra deck inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you could target. Oh, so this card is ass. The other card actually can be kind of useful, possibly. But that Gunkin card, that second ship that we just showed, is in fact booty ass butt cheeks. So let me go over here, deploy my salvaging hook. Okay. So let's go to here. Here's a dystopia or despia thing. During your main phase, I can make stuff gain attack. If this thing uses fusion material or banish, you can target one despia monster of level 8 or higher that is banished in your graveyard. Oh, that's booty. Booty ass cheek butts. Alright, Star Mine. You can only special summon a Star Mine per turn. Terrible. All right, Sacred Tree. I don't know. I don't know these extra deck things. I'm just gonna put a couple of these extra decks on the side. Because I don't know. I'm curious. I'm basically looking to see if any of these are like one Fiend monster card. I can only control one of this card. Equip spell, or it's a draw card. I mean, oh, why not? I'll put some of these. I'll put some of these things on the side. Not like I'm expecting them to be good. The Mermail King Neptibus, he's all right. Common though. Oh God, makes me want to throw up looking at him. So these are some of the Ashen City stuff. Oh, it requires a field spell. Well, we'll see if I get the field spell in any of these. Some more Ashen City, but I need to have Obsidium the Ashen City, which I'm probably do not have in here. But I did do. I'm proud of myself. I actually. So let's see. Earthbound. You can only activate this card during the main phase unless the card is in your field zone. Oh God. Blech. All right, so it does not look like I pulled any of the field spell. So at least not in these ones. So I did have them kind of slightly organized. So let's continue to slightly organize them. Spells, traps, and whatnot. Oh, here's a Gunkin card. Wait, this is a sushi. Are these ships made out of sushi? Is that what these are? Hold on. Where is this thing? Is this a ship made of sushi? I'm just realizing that. Yeah, it's literally, oh my God, it's a ship made of sushi. And the card, like a sushi noodles. Huh. Interesting. Interesting archetype. So let's see. This is a level 4 guy. During the main phase, I can special summon Gunkin monsters from my hand, then take as many Gunkin Sushari ships from your deck or graveyard, place on top in any order. Interesting. Well, I'll keep them together. Not like I expect it to be good. All right, so let's continue putting these things on. Another Destiny Hero guy. You don't see many Destiny Heroes anymore. If this card is normal or special summon, you can take one of your Destiny Hero monsters from your deck, graveyard, or that is banished and place it on top of your deck. You can only it kind of, other than Denier, you can special summon this card from your graveyard, and you can only use the effect once per turn. I mean, that's kind of cool. It'd be cooler if he was a tuner. Not tuner though, unfortunately. And then so this is the Irakuga. Is this the bad one? Yeah, this is the bad one. This is if something destroy happens, stuff happens, but it's not good. All right, so let's see. This 2 level 9 monsters. This thing's actually kind of good. This guy's a negate, an omni negate. That's kind of good. Ugh, this Dragonic Halberd's not good. I'm putting him away. Um, let's see, the Adamant Jewel. So this guy's another Omni Negate that does targeting stuff. Interesting. Um, what is this Yang Zing? So this guy searches. This guy has a bunch of different effects that's not terrible, but Yang Zing, I mean, like, let's see, Embers of the Ashen. So you can target one field spell in your graveyard, add it to your hand. If this card battles a pyro monster, but I do like this Necro. I like that she's generic. So it's just one monster equipped with a monster card and one fiend monster card. Oh, just kidding. So it's got to have equipped stuff. Otherwise, it's kind of a good generic like draw card, fusion thing. But anyway, okay. So let's put these things kind of over here. And let me go over here, my RuneScape. Obviously, I got to do my RuneScape. And then we're going to put this. All right. I'm listening to worship right now. Anyway, all right. So a masquerade thing, Despian comedy. I'm curious. I'll read this guy effect. I wonder if I play him in the branded deck. And let me just. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the finger clearing off the clearing off the screen. All right, so we got a B Trooper thing, some supers, ultra. This Ready Fusion, someone said Ready Fusion might be good, so we'll throw that in. Let's see, what else we got in here? Oh my God, branded in high spirits, but it's a common. Oh God, I think we'll throw up. Let's see. Oh shit, I gotta organize these. All right, so let's just organize these while I'm over here. Monsters, spells, traps, monsters. Okay. Also, what's up, Tatiana? Right? Is that Tati? Tai? Yeah, Tatiana. Yeah, sup, Tatiana. So I'm just over here with the mouse, just playing, got my RuneScape going. All right, so Cordius, the Trisphalic Daemon. This thing's kind of fucking crazy looking. Holy shit. This dude tatted out of his mind. Um, and then so this guy pays life points to multiples of 2,000 and choose one effect for every 2,000 LP played. You can only apply each effect once, and when you resolve them in listed order, skipping any that were not chosen. Add one spell or trap from your graveyard to your hand. Destroy 3 cards your opponent controls. This turn, this card gains attack equal to half the difference between your life points. Oh my lord! So this thing, you can pay 6 grand to make him a 9 grand attacker. What the fuck? This is kind of hilarious. Okay, so let's see. What's this thing? I can't. This card. Oh my god. What the hell? How do you even print like the name? My phone's not. What's it called, zooming in or like focusing, but the name on this card is absolutely like the printed of this name, like you would never get a gem. This card's obviously not like worthy of like PSA grading or whatever, but you would never in a million years get a gem mint PSA 10 of this card just because there's so much fuck up in the lettering. This name is so tiny. What did you print this in? Jesus, how do you even fit that in there? Okay. But Magistus things. All right. So super, ultra. This we can put this in here. We can put this in here. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. Oh, here we go. Another sushi ship. So let's see. This sushi ship, is this one good? While face-up cards in the field zone, Guka monsters you control, special summon the extra deck, cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects and gain attack equal to their original defense. Well, who cares? This card's a little tiny ass little. This thing's got 250 defense, so he's not even big. He's 2450. He's not even big. Oh God. All right. So let's put organize. Stainless glass of light and dark. Well, for a fairy and a fiend deck, this thing's nutty. But it's a trap, so you can't activate it on your turn. So, like, how nutty can it be? All right, super, ultra, starlight, right? Starlight, right? Starlight. Yeah, this thing kind of looks cool. I don't know if evil twin stuff is good anymore, but hey, got some good evil twin. Nuclear, what's up, dude? All right, Bujinji stuff. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. Okay. So I believe that is all of the cards. This is all of the cards from the stuff that we opened earlier. So now that I've got that stuff out of the way, so now we're going to take all these things, and we've got all of these sleeves over here. And so now the next step is to sleeve everything. All right, so first things first, Nuclear. Well, I said welcome. Cheers. Mm. Ooh. Okay. That stuff sneaks up on you. It doesn't taste like it's got a high alcohol percentage, but it does. But so now that we've done the drink, we've done the hello, the decks we are working on today, here we go, in here. So we've got the 5Ds, Legendary Duelist 5Ds structure decks in here. I got 3 copies. So we've got the Blackwing, the Plant, and the Synchron deck. And so we are going to be doing Synchron today. So I don't know if I'm going to open up all of these. I've got the Molchami reprints in these. So like, I mean, it'd be kind of fun to do a modern deck, maybe. I've got the binders. This teal binder right here has the links and everything. Maybe I do a modern deck, maybe I do a Genesis deck, but I definitely want to mess around with the Synchron. Where do I have it? Hold on. These are 2 plant decks. Hold on. Stop. Not you guys. I'm talking to my phone. So here's one Synchron deck. Here's here's 2 Synchron decks and 3. So I got the 3 Synchron decks. Boom. And then obviously, if I wanted to make I got the Vayus, so I could make a Vayu Turbo deck for Genesis, because I have Blackwing, but I don't have Vayu Turbo, so it might be kind of fun to make a Vayu Turbo deck. And then there's this Plant deck, which I really have no desire for anything from the Plant deck, aside from, the reprints. I can't remember what's, you know what? Let's just do a little sneak peek a little bit. I'm curious. Which one's the reprints in these? Let's crack this bad boy. Hold on. Let's go in here. Let's crack this bad boy. Let's just see. Ooh! A Black Garden reprint. Let's see. So, let me just see which one's the reprint in here. And the reprint in here is... Okay. So they've got Molcharmy Meowls in here, and then they've got a bunch of stuff in the extra deck. I think it's really just Meowls. Every time your opponent special summons a monster from any graveyard or banishment, immediately draw a card. And so he's the less good. And you asked, Nuclear, let me see, hold on. So you said... I definitely prefer keeping it OG and nostalgic. Some of these some of these cards are fun. Like I definitely like some of the modern cards, but I definitely am not a Link guy. I'm like big time not into Link summoning. It's just like I definitely big time. I definitely prefer Genesis. Um, I definitely prefer Edison. Um, yeah, like don't get me wrong. Like modern, it has like there are certain things like there's certain decks that I think are fun in modern, but only because I think the reason I was thinking about it, the reason I think they're fun is just because it counters. I always was a anti-meta guy, but like the decks that I like now in modern are just like anti-link decks. Like right now, I'm the deck that's over here that we might go into some later is literally a branded deck, and the branded deck has zero link monsters in the extra deck. I mean, it's quite literally just a. It's definitely tier one. I mean, this deck is juiced out of its mind, um, but it does it with just fusions and just like the playing of the actual deck. Like you don't. I mean, the deck is OP, but it's it's way better if you know how to play and manipulate the rules of the game right now, which I think are fun. Like for like example, like right now, one of the things that I was actually joking about this with some guys at the store is that I wonder how long it's going to take before Yu-Gi-Oh has cards where it's like you can only activate this card during the draw phase. Like right now, because I don't know when you played Yu-Gi-Oh Nuclear, um, but like now in Yu-Gi-Oh, in modern Yu-Gi-Oh, with like links and everything, right? It's fucking insane. You have to say like when you start your turn, when you're like proceeding during the game, because so many people are rule sharky, and the way these decks are played, you literally have to start your turn like draw phase, standby phase, main phase, all of that. Because if you don't do that, then your opponent will be like, whoa, 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 hold on. While you're still in your draw phase, or like while you're in your standby phase, or they like that's just the way that I think it was when Yu-Gi-Oh made the change to have quick effect on the card, that was when it was game over because that was the transition, before like you had to that was how like good quote unquote like good players because they would understand the rulings of those cards and they would play in those phases, but now everything plays in those phases. And so like the branded deck over here, like for example, people, every deck plays 12, 15 hand traps now, right? And branded, and those hand traps you can only use in the main phase. So branded, like so much of what I do in the deck activates either in the standby phase or in the end phase. So it's like, it gets around all these decks that play 15 hand traps. It's a fun deck. I'm enjoying playing it right now. I actually don't know. I'm curious if I play this thing in branded. I'm gonna put this in a pink sleeve just for now. Wab, 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 wab. Wab, 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 wab. I'm listening to some hard style right now, or I mean some drum and bass. So hold on, let me pull up chat because it showed up on the phone for a second. So here we go. I experienced out Master Duel. Everybody can activate things basically every second of my turn, and then when I finally go, it's just negated. Dude, exactly. I mean, it's literally like should I even bother doing anything? Like because, but it's just, but I mean the fact that someone won a YCS with a deck just of hand traps that didn't do anything. Like, I mean, they literally your deck doesn't have any boss monsters. It doesn't do anything. The way you won is by stopping your opponent from doing things, and then none of these decks are made with any cards that could do anything, and so you just like either your opponent just quits or they think if they don't combo that they lose then. When like all your deck is like monsters with like 600 attack, like it just like it just kind of makes me want to play a deck where it's just like 3 Thunder King and I just summon Thunder King, and then I've got a hand of 5 hand traps, and just let that play out and just see what happens. Um, but like I mean that's dude like anybody who thought that that would be like fun Yu-Gi-Oh or that's like what people wanted to play. Like I mean don't get me wrong, it's it takes like it's not like it's easy. I'm not saying like playing like winning high level tournaments is easy. Um, but I mean like it's just crazy. I mean, it's just such the game is so because like before there was more of an interactive element where you play your opponent, you play their like right now there's no all right. So back in the day, you had to see guess what people's bluff sets were. You had to read their body language, kind of guess what traps they had, understand their deck, stuff like that. But now it's just like hand traps and yeah, dude, it is not exactly my preferred type of Yu-Gi-Oh. And just like you say, I prefer a deck with synergy than a deck that's just a bunch of hand traps. And then like even man, and so decks have gotten so insane with their like with just like the with what cards do that's like you can get away like branded like this branded deck. Hold on, let me whip this thing out real quick. So I actually play a lot of hand traps in this deck, and it's a perfect example why. So let me take them out. So for this branded deck, um, so this branded deck right here, let me put this over here. I'll put this one over here. So I play a like 47 card deck or something, just because there's a lot of bricks and there's a lot of way to search out stuff. Um, so I think like I looked it up and it's good to play a lot of cards in this deck. But so I play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hand traps in this deck, and I could probably play double the amount of this because all I need to like pop off with a combo is literally I just need to normal summon this one card. I could have just this one card in my hand, and it doesn't matter what else I have in my hand because this one card allows me to full combo. I mean, like the only decks that depending on what era, like you're thinking of like nuclear, but the only decks that could really do that was like maybe like water, like summon a Deep Sea Diva, get Neptibus, Synchro, Neptibus effect, like, you could like get like, but I mean, now you could do like 8,000 damage with one card. I mean, so it's like you don't need to worry about having all these different combo cards. You could just have the one card and then 4 hand traps. I mean, ugh, like so the power creep in this game is has gotten insane. But let me just read this card real quick because I don't know if I played this card in branded this masked dragon thing. So let me see a Despia monster and a light or dark monster. So it's very similar to this, but this guy needs a light and dark and Despia. So let's see. While you fusion this fusion summon card, your opponent must pay 600 life points to activate cards or effects. If your opponent controls a ritual, fusion, synchro, XYZ, or link monster, while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. I like that. I'll throw it in the deck for now. Because I'm still missing. I'm missing like 2 or 3 cards from this deck, so I'll put that. But this branded deck, it just like I mean, I kind of I don't know how I feel about this next statement. I mean, I guess I lean more towards liking, but it is nice. So this branded deck was literally 3 structure decks You know, you got to get like a couple extra things. It's not straight pure three structure decks. There's definitely some cards that make it better, but I mean, you know, the ability to just buy three structure decks and have something that can, you know, no XYZs, no synchros, just fusion monsters and cards in the main deck, and be able to, you know, hold your own against, you know, current Yu-Gi-Oh decks. You know, hey, W in my book. Okay. So we've got all these guys sleeved up. Hey, good luck. Good looks, Nuclear. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting. A lot of people don't chat, they just like lurk or something. So shout out to you for saying hi. I appreciate that, brother. And so now we're going to go into these and sleeve these. Let me make sure I gotta sleeve these ones too, I think. Let's make sure. Yep. We're gonna sleeve these guys as well. There's a couple sleeved ones in here. Um, but we're just doing some organization, overall card organizing. And then after that, we're going to go into the more deck building stuff. I just want to get, you know, because I like, because so like some of these cards I thought about using them before. Yeah, honestly, the learning Yu-Gi-Oh, the game of Yu-Gi-Oh is not that difficult right now because all the decks play the same way. It's just, you know, the actual decks themselves, obviously, like there's more cards you gotta learn. But the actual, like, way everybody plays is so toxic. It's all the same shit. Okay, and Tatiana, hey, you don't have to, like, I'm not, don't feel like I'm, like, you know, calling you out or anything. Um, you know, I appreciate the lurkers. We love the lurkers. It's not like you know, there's inside streaming communities, there's uh or online communities, streaming communities, you know, as well. You know, there's always the lurkers. You can't survive without the lurkers. And we love the lurkers. Okay, so I'm just gonna take out these are the extra, yeah. So let's take some of these guys and we'll add them to the, yeah, so this is the Vanquish Soul. This is another deck, actually, a Vanquish Soul deck. Um, but so let's for now take out the generic cards like Foolish, Gold Sark, some of these generics. All right, and so we're just going to take out some of these kind of like generic cards and put them in the pile to sleeve. All right, okay, Black Goat, and then these are the rest of the Dogmatica stuff. All right, so let's put this over here, and these are more of the. All right, perfect. All right, so this is the extra branded stuff. And let's take this. So these ones go over with the comments. Let's just take these ones out. Totem birds, yes. Let's take out some of this stuff. This stuff gets sleeved. This stuff gets sleeved. All right, perfect. That stuff gets sleeved. And these can go in the commons over here. And then that Vanquish Soul deck we can keep over there. And this we might end up putting back in here. Let me just take this out. What are these? Just sleeves? These are just sleeves? What's this? Oh, this is an Ignister. We can put that. These are just sleeves. And then what are these? What are these back here? Let's see. Are these more cards that need sleeving? Oh, yeah. All right. So let's put the yummy stuff. More yummy stuff. Some KC9 lollipop stuff. Draco Tail. I have no idea, honestly, if any of this stuff is useful, but I got a lot of it. So Let's yummy stuff. I don't know if that guy's good, but I'll put him. Star Strike Mecha. No idea. Behemoth. No idea. No idea. I like Tragodia. Let's put this. A cool tune. Hecka hands. More Hecka hands. What are these Hecka hands things? I got this DMB track going hard in my ears, right? Let me hear you say, blow my whistle, bitch. All right, let's put all these Hecka hand stuff together. Blow my whistle, baby. Man, Pot of the Forbidden. Some of these, I forgot that they got rid of commons. Like I'm looking at these rares as if they're actually like anything, but it's just a bunch of like would be commons, but they're not commons because Yu-Gi-Oh got rid of commons. All right, all right. So last bit of sleeving, and I'm not gonna. I can deal with the and going through and adding them to binders later. Let me just. I can't. I'm getting behind on my RuneScape. I gotta just. Yu-Gi-Oh Forever. Oh my god. Yeah, if only Konami cared about Yu-Gi-Oh like you did, Tatiana. Maybe they'd be in a better spot right now. But yeah, they just do not give a shit. All right, let's see. What's this? Oh my god. This is something from college. I just found some notes from college in my old sleeve collection thing. Oh my god. All right, so let's see. All right, so let's do some sleeving. We gotta get some small sleeves. Jesus, what are these huge sleeves? All right, thank you. Do some small ones. I'm curious what all these heck hand things are. I'm gonna put all these heck hand things together, and I'll read it. I'll read it after I put them all together because I think I got the spell. Yeah, I got a quick play spell. I got some monsters. I got an ultra. Um, I wonder if this like deck is any good. Um, because let's see. Hold on. Let's see. What's the fusion stuff? What's the fusion requirement for this? 3 heck hand monsters. So what's the quick effect? During your main phase quick effect, you get to look at 2 random face down cards in your opponent's extra deck. Then you can special summon one of them to your field. If this fusion summon card you own is controlled by your opponent's card effect, take control of any number of monsters your opponent controls. That's kind of crazy. That is a little crazy. All right, but so let's activate turbo sleeve mode activate. And then I'll put all the yummy stuff together. Since I know the yummies actually people do play the yummies. I actually I wish I had the ability to play music during this stream. I wish you guys could listen to this absolute banger of a track I've got in my ears right now. I think right now, I'm on Dimension. There's 4 back-to-back drum and bass artists. Oh, here we go. I need these pink sleeves. Um, but it starts off with Sub Focus, and don't get me wrong, Sub Focus is absolute legend. Classic. But oh my god, Dimension is just like definitely a personal favorite drum and bass artist. Dance, 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 dance. All we do is dance, 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 dance. All right, I'm done. Almost done. I'm just like so happy I just get to use all these freaking Old ass Yu-Gi-Oh sleeves I've had sitting around for God knows how long. Oh my god! Like look at these classic Bruce Willis sleeves. Damn, where you find those? Damn girl, where you get that Bruce Willis sleeve? Okay, and like look at this. Oh my god, look at this. Gearfried the Iron Knight video game. Look at that secret. Dude, this card, oh my god. Like, let me, actually, let me just look this up and see. Let me see. Yeah, so I'm technically my voice is like way deeper than I have it, like as like way deeper than my default setting. Um, and because I was like when I was like growing up, I had like a much higher voice than my low voice because they wanted me to sing tenor, so I sang tenor growing up. But I'm definitely like lean more towards baritone or bass, and so I think that's why my range is like decent, just because I'm used to being up high, but like the low stuff comes more naturally to me. Um, and then after, literally in a second, and like, oh my God, these rare uh, bombless trap holes. Oh, baby. Like, bombless trap holes, for whatever reason, is like a $10+ card if you want ultras. And I think the rares actually look really clean. And oh my God, look at this. A starter deck Pegasus relinquished. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey Yugi boy. Got some totem birds. And then I don't even know what the hell what the hell is this pendulum monster? Literally. It's a it's a pendulum ritual monster. I wonder what archetype this is. You can ritual summon this card with Miracle Raven. Um, another pink sleeve. I need these pink sleeves. Um, so let's see. If this card attributed for ritual, you can add one ritual monster from your deck to your hand. Okay, so it could be used as an entire tribute. That's kind of nice. All right, Tri Brigade Fractal. That's a very dangerous spelling of that. All right, and then so we've got the black goats. We'll put these away. For this, if I make this synchro deck, I'll probably end up using these foolishes, honestly. I'm not sure about the... I've got one extra thrust, because I'm pretty sure I got the secret from that one. And I got the gold sarks. So... Oh my god, he's playing right now the Sandstorm mix dimension. Oh my god, his Sandstorm mix it goes absolutely nuclear. Are you ready for the Sandstorm? All right, anyway. So let's take a look price wise. I'm just curious. How much is, let's see here, Gear Freed the Iron Knight. Let's check it out. Gear Freed the Iron Knight BPT dash 0112. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. So, let's see. Damaged, 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 heavily played. Let's put this up to 50 listings. Let's see. Heavily played, moderately played, moderately played, moderately played, near mint. Whoo! Oh man. Let's go. So there's some people that have tried to lower the price on it, but this thing near mint, and I'd say this is very much light played. Light played. There's a teeny, you can't even see it on the camera, but right there's like a little half bend itty bitty little bend. But this is a $15 card. Sheesh! Breaker! Boy! Breaker boy! So, 15 bucks for that? Hey, I paid for that whole set. I paid $10 for that whole set and got him in it. So, him by itself pretty much, you know, covered the whole thing. So, we'll take that. Okay. So, now, so all this stuff is, these are all organized Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Wler. Um, blow my whistle, bitch. I'm like obsessed with this mix that he's playing right now. Somebody scream! Okay. All right, so we'll move all this stuff. We're just organizing some sleeves. Organizing some sleeves. Okay, because now I don't have the whole deck. Um, but the first deck we're gonna take a look at just tonight, real quick, after I do my RuneScape stuff. But we've got this K9 deck right here, and it's really, for me, actually, it's really more a Vanquished Soul deck. I bought the core, but let's take a look and see what. Because so actually, first, I actually don't know. Let me just get in here real quick. And let's just see, because I know in here somewhere, in this beginning part of this, let's open this up. Boop, boop, boop. All right, perfect. So in here, I've got a K9. Oh, here we go. Or no, K9? Just kidding. I thought I had Ryzeal. It's a branded Vanquish Soul, Vanquish Soul, Vanquish Soul, Vanquish Soul. Vanquish, 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 K9. All right, never mind. I don't know why, for whatever reason. Oh, so I do have him, yeah. So two level 4 monster, two level 4 Ryzeal monsters. So I don't have Ryzeals. Um, okay. Because I'm just quick checking to see if there's a, oh man, I'm just realizing now these cards were organized and I messed up the organization a little bit. Whatever. Whatever. Who cares? Who cares? Okay. Okay. So let's just do a slight bit of organizing of this deck. So let's just do a little bit down. And let's move these over a little bit. Okay. All right, so let's put this deck here. And let me quick press my little RuneScaper, little RuneScape clicker. All right, perfect. Open my RuneScape. Bop, 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 boop, 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 ba, ba, da, bop. All right, cool. Click that, click that. And then after click that, back to Yu-Gi-Oh. All right. A little drinker. What's it called? Well, so I wasn't like singing, quote unquote. But so any like sort of electronic music or like drum and bass. This is the video of the thing I'm listening to. But if you say boots and cats, like boots and cats, and you just say that fast and say it a bunch times, it sounds like essentially what these guys are doing, like boots and cats, 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 da na 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 na, boots and cats, boots and cats, boots and cats. But it's just literally just saying boots and cats. Yeah, I'm stupid. I am not an intelligent. No one claimed I was an intelligent individual. Okay, so let's go through and just organize some stuff and see what this guy gave me. So some of these cards, we can put some of these cards. Actually, these go with the blue stuff over here, technically. So let's put those over there. And so let's see what we got. We got some traps. We got some traps. We got... Alright. This guy, like, drove me insane. Oh, so I think these were... So these were mine. I wanted these. This is mine. This is mine. This is mine. This is mine. All right. So this is for another deck that is over here. So we can put those over there. And I gotta click my because I was like behind on my RuneScape stuff by a lot. So I gotta just get caught up a little bit. I got well, it's like because it's nice. I got like some things AFKing pretty hard for me right now. Um, so I really don't have to do much but click every little while. All right, so let's continue. Vanquish Soul, Vanquish Soul K9, Vanquish Soul K9, Vanquish Soul K9, K9, Vanquish Soul, XYZ stuff, XYZ stuff, Vanquish Soul, Vanquish Soul, Vanquish Soul, Ryzeal, this. And then these are more cards that should have been in the other one. I don't know if the plugin is worth it. Here's another Ryzeal thing. No idea. So let me just organize these slightly. Needle sealing is very good. Okay. So we're gonna take these. These will go over here, but those need sleeves as well. Okay. So what the hell is this deck? Let's take a look and see what did I get. Because I need to also check the... so here's Vanquish Soul Snow Devil, Vanquish Soul Caesar, Trinity Burst. There can only be one. And then so let's separate the Ryzeal and the Vanquish Soul stuff. So Vanquish Soul, Vanquish Soul. This is random. Vanquish Soul... K9, 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 Rhoda, K9, Vanquish Soul, Vanquish Soul, Vanquish Soul, K9, K9. Okay. And so now we'll quick go over here. Bum 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 bum. Then I come over here. I know I shouldn't say a lot of stuff about myself, but I self-deprecating. I can't help it. I can't help it. I know. I know. Hold myself to a higher standard. I know. I know. Or not let myself beat up on myself. All right, so we got Holly Sue, Dr. Love, a Pluton. So I got 3 raisins because I need the raisins. Pantera. Here's another Pluton. Rescue Ace. Mad Love. Mad Love. Caesar Valius. So I need to get the Jang Yang guy. So I've got Rescue Ace Impulse. Rescue Ace. Rescue Ace. Lupus. And then we can put the Dimension Shifter on the other side. All right. So we've got Mad Loves, Panteras, this, Holly Sewell, and then this guy. So I need a Vanquish Soul Jai Long. Hold on. Vanquish Soul Jai Long. So let's see, Jai Long. Let's see. This guy. Holy shit! Oh, thank God. $3. This card said it. $19. They had on the front page, they had this is a $19 card. Yeah, fucking right. Get out of here. Okay. So, if you reveal a card or cards in your hand to activate a Vanquish Soul card or effect, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. Quick effect. You can activate one of these effects by revealing monsters to your hand with the listed attributes. So if I do fire, 2 fire, you can add a Vanquish Soul card from your deck to your hand, and it could be a spell or trap. You cannot activate more than one per chain. You can activate more than one at the same time because you use the other one. So I could change the battle position and search a card. Okay. That's kind of cool. I can see why he's good. He's a super? Is he a super and he's this much? That's crazy. But still, I can get him for. They have him down to. Oh my god. No, near mint first. What the fuck? Did this guy? This guy had to have meant. This guy. So he's like a $13. This guy has 12,295. He definitely meant to have that as 12.95. Oh my god. That's crazy. So I guess he's one of the reasons the deck is good. All right, so let's now real quick. So Yu-Gi-Oh Genesis format. Let's quick go to the Genesis point list. Okay, so now let's go down to V for Vanquish Soul. All right, so Vanquish Soul. Holly Sue is 33 points. Jan Long is 11. And Ryzen is 11. So this would be 33, 66, one Jai Long or two Jai Long for 77 or 88. All right, and then these guys are free. None of these are points. All right, so let's see. What's K9? Ryziel Detonator Duo Drive. Well, let's check this. All right, so Ryziel Detonator and Duo Drive. Oh, the one's right on top. Duh. Ryziel K. We'll do K9 afterwards. But so Ryziel. So what is this? Two level 4 Thunder Monsters. So this is just a searcher. That's not that crazy. All right, so let's go to K9 because I know this is going to be K9 stuff's going to be banned or like a lot of points. A B C D A B C D E F G H I J K L. So here we go. K. Okay. Oh my God. So Lupus, this guy's 5 points. That's not so bad. Um, let's see. What are these K9? A case for K9, K9 Force Relief, K9. None of that. It's really just the. So let's see. Let's see what this a case for K9 does. Let's just check. Let's just read some of these cards real quick and just try and figure out. From what I understood, this deck was like a level 4 spammer deck. From what I understood. Oh shit! I accidentally dropped my Astral Runes. Got to pick up the Astral Runes. Don't want to drop those on the ground. And then I tink from this, and then I open my deposit box, and then I go in there and then click that. Okay. So a case for K9. When this card is activated, you can add one K9 monster from your deck to your hand. K9 monsters you control gain 900 attack. In any turn, your opponent activate a monster effect in their hand or in the graveyard. If this card in the spell or trap zone is destroyed by a card effect, you can set a quick play spell. So it's a Rhoda. So this is the reinforcement of the army. So force release. During the main phase, you can target one K9 XYZ I control. Special summon the extra deck, one K9 guy with a different name using that, and then you equip it. Or, I mean, put it underneath. Then I destroy one card my opponent controls. At the end of the battle phase, if your K9 monster battled this turn, you can set this card from your graveyard. Okay. So it's like a recurring attack thing. That's kind of cute. And release restraint. Target a K1 monster, one rank 5 I control. Another bump upper. And at the end of the battle phase, you can reset it. Okay. So the K9s are kind of like the extra deck power. So let's just see. Do we have a K9 stuff or is it all Vanquish Soul stuff? All right, so here's the Ripper. K9s. Oh, the K9s are all the. Okay. So the K9, we've got Hound, Werewolf, Ripper. So let's see what these things do. After I just come over here real quick and hit up the Ba, 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 ba. All right, so click that, click that, click that. All right, okay. So Canine Werewolf is 10 points. Hound is no points. Ripper, this one's the big one. Ripper's 30 points. So you can detach a material, add a canine card from your deck to your hand. If your opponent activates a monster effect this turn, you can set one quick play spell from your deck or graveyard. When your opponent activates a monster effect in the hand or graveyard, you can negate. Okay, makes sense why that's 30 points. Let's see, Werewolf. 2 level 9. Woo! So let's see, banish a card and look at the opponent's hand and banish a card. So it can attack a number of times the battle phase up to the number of materials. But so to make this guy, you'd have to kind of do something big to make him. So let's see. All right, so the K9s, I can see why they're good. Good extra deck stuff. But for right now, let's stick to the Vanquish Soul. Let's see what the Vanquish Soul stuff does. All right, so Vanquish Soul, Pollute in, HG. During your opponent's turn, oh great, love it when we start with that. If I control no monsters or only Vanquish Soul, you can special summon this card from your hand. And then, quick effect, activate one of these effects by revealing a guy in your hand with a listed attribute. So fire, this card gains 3,000 defense. Dark and earth, this card gains 3,000 attack. So this guy is just a fat booty blocker. Okay. So Caesar Vallius. During the main phase, you can target one non-effect Vanquish Soul, return to hand, and special summon this guy. And then if it's a fire in my hand, destroy another card on the field. Okay, so this guy pops. It's kind of cool. Pantera. You can act by revealing the number of hands of the listed attributes. Destroy all spells or trap in the column. This card cannot be... So I need... So it's basically Earth and Fire is this deck. Okay. But I've got to do Earth and Fire. So I guess I need both for that one. And then this guy's Dark. Ugh. All right. So not many of these are Dark cards. So when this card is normal or special summon, you can add one Vanquish Soul. Quick effect. So is there a special summon for this then? Special summon, return one monster with the lowest defense on the field. So I wonder if this doesn't target. So those are those ones. So Ryzen is the nutty. Ryzen's the nuts, the main guy. So let's see. This card cannot be destroyed. Fire and Dark. Destroy all other monster cards in this column. And Fire. This card cannot be destroyed by card effects this turn. You can add one non-warrior Vanquish card from your deck to your hand. Okay. And then Holly Sue. Let's see. This guy used to be Guap, apparently. During the main phase, you can reveal one of the Vanquish Soul in your hand. Special summon this card from your hand. Quick effect. You can activate one of these effects. Fire and Dark. Special summon a non-sequence Vanquish Soul from the deck. Okay. So this is why this card's the big pointer. Because this is like the enabler. All right. And then let's take a look. So Stake Your Soul. I'm pretty sure this is no points. So let's quick go down to this. SSS. Sword Rizial. ST star, stake. All right, so there's no limit on this thing. So I can play 3 if I get 3. Reveal one monster in your hand. Special summon one Vanquish Soul monster with the same attribute but different name from your deck. And return it to your hand during the end phase. Okay. Special summon extender. Nice. Vanquish Soul start. Common. So, we'll see. It could be a good common, though. You can target one Vanquish Soul monster you control. Add one Vanquish Soul monster with a different attribute from your deck to your hand. Okay, we love those. The Vanquish Soul monster you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect. You can reveal one Vanquish Soul monster in your hand instead. And I guess it doesn't? You can reveal monster in your hand instead. During your end phase, if you control 2 or more Vanquish Soul monsters, you can set one Vanquish Soul spell trap from your deck. Okay, so that's why you actually do play some traps. Pay 500 love points to target one Vanquish Soul monster in your graveyard. Either add it to your hand or special summon defense. So you just got a Reborn, a quick play Reborn. That's kind of nuts. And Vanquish Soul Dust Devil. Target one Vanquish Soul monster you control, changes battle position, then change face-up monster equal to the number of Vanquish Soul. Um, hmm. Changing battle positions. I mean, maybe it turns out it's broken for something that I don't know. But he just like, I mean, like, I mean, I guess if monsters don't have a lot of, attack or defense, okay. But for me, it's like, okay, what are you gonna do? Like, lick his butt afterwards? Like, come on, give me something good here. Um, so let's put the Rhoda in here because Rhoda gets you, yeah, Rhoda gets you Raisin. How much? But reinforcement of the army is points in this. Let's see. Do R E. Yeah, Rhoda's 35 points in Genesis. Yeah, no, thank you. All right, so let's go. Vanquish Soul rocks. Don't know about that guy. Don't. I mean, so these level fives and stuff. I mean, the guy included them in the deck. I'm not sure if it's because they are required. I mean, we'll see. So this is so two level 5 monsters cannot be destroyed. Well, this is this. Bum, bum, bum. Attach one number monster from your extra deck that has a number between 101 and 107. But really what we want is it for this guy, for the Chaos Nash. So it's basically you just make him to make this thing. And so is it that you between 101 and 107. So I'm guessing then you make this. This just makes it so your opponent has to pay life point. This card's a booty. This card's booty butt. What the hell? That card's ass cheeks, man. Let's see. When a monster effect is activated, the effect becomes destroyed. Okay. Detach one material from this card. Each player shuffles their entire hand into the deck and then draws the same number of cards they shuffled into the deck. That's kind of cute. Is artifact. That seems like that's got to be points. Let's see. Let's scroll up. A. Art. A case for K9. AR. Artifact Scythe. Artifact Durandal's not in there. Nice. Okay. But so let's take a look and see, what does this Vanquish Soul Rocks thing do? Is this guy really the absolute nutty professor of cards? 2+ level 4 Vanquish Soul monsters. Once per turn. So let's see if it's all monsters your opponent control lose. Your guys gain 1,000, and you can detach to destroy a card. Man, this Vanquish Soul deck, I don't know. How broken was this deck? There had to be other stuff that made this deck so nutty. Because, like, I mean, destroying a card is, like, good, I guess. Maybe in, like, 2008, destroying a card was good. Destroying a card in 2025, man, that shit booty. That shit is absolute ass. Maybe the traps are broken, though. Do they have a negate? Okay. All right. So they have a solemn judgment that you can search for and set. Okay. So that right there, okay, that's okay. We take that. All right. So let's see. If you control special summon, then you can return to the hand all cards your opponent controls that are in the same columns as the targeted monsters you control and the special summon monsters by this effect. Okay. So the traps are okay. Okay. So I'm starting to see it a little bit. But I think I put the stuff that I would use for the deck. We've got all this together. So let's take this part of the deck and we'll put these guys together and we'll put them over here in the back because that's where they belong, in the back of the bus, unfortunately. And so these are also, this is the K9 stuff. You know what? For now as well, I'm just going to put the K9 back there as well. So let's put the K9 right here, back in between that. Okay. So that stuff nicely organized. And I've got these guys over here. Let me just throw some of this stuff in sleeves real quick while I'm over here. But then I think actually after that, we're gonna start working on our Synchron deck because I have everything sleeved up and organized, and so I really want to bust open these Synchro decks and see what the heck's inside of them. And also, if anyone is drinking along with me, Christmas cheers, a cheersy drink to you. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. Oh, and shit, I put these cards down. Oh, yes, these are the cards for the decks. Okay. So let me just put. I don't want to use the ones on top yet. I do want to use these ones. Let's use these. Um, let's use that. I'm saving because I'm saving some of the sleeves that are like the. Oh no, just kidding. These sleeves are booty. So I'll save those. I'll save those ones. I want to save the pink ones. So let's use up some of these orange and these ones. All right, perfect. All right, let's put these guys in sleeves now. 3, 2, 1, bass dump. All right, I'm done. I'm actually curious. This Fishborg Harpooner seems like it could be a cheeky little card. I got some Cyber Dragon decks. I don't have them with me, but I've got this whole Cyber Dark Cyber Dragon like kink that I really want to try and see if I can make a Genesis deck that's good for those. Because there's gotta be enough fusion support to make that deck good. I mean, if there's not, I'm calling bullshit. Okay, perfect. So let's put these. These are in here. Put these in here. Boom. Okay. And we'll put Yugi back inside of the box. Okay. And these sleeves, we'll put these on an angle like that. Okay. So these are all like extra commons and stuff. We're just going to kind of put them like that. Put them in here like this. Is it the other way? Is it the other way? All right, hold on. I'm gonna put on the fucking. Oh my god, the Timothy Chalamet. Okay. Timmy Tim that birdie. Timmy Tim about 30. Still sipping dirty. Lean. So, got your girl twerking. I'm jerking. I'm jerking. It's Timothy Chalamet. 100 million. Girl got a billion. All right. Get this. Get this. Teen. I'm living the dream. I'm living the dream. I'm getting with some ring. It's Mario Supreme. It's Mario Supreme. It's Mario Supreme. Flex on. Flexing. Checks it. Oh my God. Timothy Chalamet rapping before we get GTA 6. What a time to be alive. Bitch, you guessed it. All right, let me get this. We could put these. I'm kind of, dude. I don't know what like I don't know. I'm gonna see how many Genesis points things are. I just want to make the Genesis deck. I just want to play Veilers, Crows, and Skullmeisters. I just want to put this in a deck somewhere. I just want to do it. 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 Okay. Anyway, Timmy Tim about 30. Still sipping dirty. Lee. This fucking song. Oh my god. It's called Four Raw. Four Raws. Four Raws. Timmy Tim about 30. Still sipping dirty. Lee. The way he's oh my god. Enough. Alright, anyway. Now so the only other thing that I kind of wanted to put over in there for before I said I was done organizing. I lied. So we've got this insane blue eyes that I pulled. Oh my god! Like, look at that shine! Holy shit, dude! Look at that! Man, look at that. And of course, I pulled it out of the pack. It had that white out of the fucking pack. Out of the pack. I pulled this straight out of the pack, put it into sleeve. It came with that whitening. I like literally want to cry. Like, literally want to cry. The first, the first ultimate I pulled in like years, and it came out. And then hilariously, I don't know if it's just like pain, like or like but I pulled this ulti, another uh official pack. Um but I don't use this deck though. But so I just basically was gonna go through this real quick and see if there's any cards that I'm gonna put inside because this is basically some of these we could sleeve this. Um, Waiting for. All right, perfect. All right, so this stuff because I just wanted to put because these are like kind of like the cards in here are like not like trade bait for the binder necessarily, but I guess kind of like at the end of the day, that's where like I wouldn't be surprised like what it falls under. So let's take this stuff and put this in here. All right, and then come over to RuneScape and press the RuneScape one more time. All right. Alright, so hold on. Let me just put on a different jammer real quick. Ryan, Skags, Mountaintop of Bebop. I'm listening to a uh, a uh, uh, thing of a remix of a Red Hot Chili Pepper song. All right, but so anyway, now let me put on a song that I really want. Bow now, bow now, walk this way, you and me. Hey, hey, hey. All right, and then we can get the sleeves. We can put the sleeves on one side. We got some extras for some extra deck stuff. Rely on demolition woman, let me be your man. Now, now, now. All right, I'll put the sleeves on the one side. I'm gonna have to go. This I'm not even gonna do this blue side right now. I just wanted to like organize it so like my like OCD brain didn't like think about it later. I do need to take this token out. That token goes in with the other stuff. Pour it up. All right, boom, boom, boom. Get up. Pour some sugar on me. Ooh, in the name of God. All right. So finally, let's do some deck making. Let's see what's inside these decks, baby. Let's crack this shit up. Oh, man. Ooh, fire me up. I'm hot, sticky, sweet. From my head to my knees. All right. Crack. Oh, my God. Give him a good sniff. Oh, fresh cardboard, baby. All right, I'll get these. Boom, boom, boom. All right. I'm hoping. I mean, I'm not expecting like tier one by any means, but like this guy, full speed warrior. Hopefully three of these. Hopefully three of them is good. All right. Let's see. Full speed warriors. Well, so we'll put two of these over here. All right. So full speed warrior. Or here, I'll put him. I'll put him over here. I'll put him here in the middle. Put them over here. Do 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 do. Click my RuneScape. Do 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 do. All right. Oh, open, open, open. Click. All right. Perfect. All right. Down, 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 down. All right. So, full speed warrior. Monsters you control that mention Junk Warrior or are a synchro monster with Warrior in their name gain 900 attack during the battle phase only. It's all the same. Only the names will change. I know the place where the faces are so cold. I travel all night just to get back home. I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride. All right, anyway. Dead or alive, wanted. Oh yeah, that'd be fun. I would be 100% down for that. Uh, literally, it's just like hold on, I'll show you in a second. Once I move this, I'll show you the setup for right now. This is literally the setup right now. Just the you know tripod, cell phone. That's literally the setup for today. And then plug that in. Let's see, what are we at battery wise? Oh yeah. 88% battery, easy money. Horse I ride, I'm wanted. Dead or alive. Okay. Let me organize. Dead or alive. All right, so let me finish reading this guy's effect. So anyway, let's go like this. All right, so if this card is normal or special summon, you can add one Jinx Synchron or one spell or trap that mentions Junk Warrior from your deck to your hand. Okay, normal or special summon. All right, so that's one. All right, scrap Synchron. This is the other new guy. So let's see. Scrap Synchron. For a Synchro Summon, you can substitute this card for any one Synchron Tuner. You can only use the following effects of Scrap Synchron once per turn. If you Synchro Summon a monster that mentions Synchron Tuner as material, this card in your hand can also be used as a material. If a monster you control that mentions Junk Warrior or a Synchro monster with Junk Warrior in its original name would be destroyed by a battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your field or graveyard instead. Okay, so he saves. So we got a Rhoda, a guy that saves, and he can synchro from the hand, which is kind of cool. Right? Let me make sure just real quick. This card is in your hand, can also be used if you synchro summon a monster that mentions a synchro tuner. So if you have, and he's a tuner, so if you have a regular guy on board, you can use this guy from your hand. Okay. Synchro Fellowship. So a new spell. Add two monsters from your deck to your hand. One Junk Synchron and one monster that mentions Junk Warrior or Stardust Dragon, then discard one card. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Synchro monster you control, reduce its level by one, then normal summon one Synchron monster during your main phase's turn, in addition to your normal summoner set. Okay, so it's a Rhoda that you can get rid of a guy that could be good, and you get an extra normal summon. Okay. And so this card obviously works. It mentions Junk Synchron. Then we've got Junk Warrior Extreme and Scrap Warrior. So these are the five like new cards that I can run in triples. So we'll put these here. I'm wanted, dead or alive. 'Cause I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride. All right, let me. Let's see. What do I want to put on? Oh, the Edge of 17. This is such a legendary. If you know this one, ooh, Tatiana. If you don't know this one, you gonna learn today. Just like the one-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. All right. So Anchorbolt, Hedgehog, Crossroads, Sonic Trick, One-Way Synchro. I guess these are the new cards. Then we've got some Junk Synchrons, Wheel Synchrons. This is the Stardust Synchron. So I'm guessing this is what goes with the Stardust card. Revolution Synchron, Satellite Synchron, Jet Synchron, Junk Converters. We got Veilers. Oh my god, here we go. The reprint of Peluria. Woo! You smell that? You smell that? You smell that, baby? You smell that? Oh my god. Let's go. It's a common, but you know, hey, beggars can't be tuner, beggars can't be choosers. And then a reprint of Tuning. So this is what the Tuning original art was, and now this is the reprint Tuning. You know, it looks kind of cool. Duelist Genesis. Let's see. I'm seeing Scrapyard. Add a scrap tuner. They've also got. Ooh, oh shit. Okay, we've got Crossout Designator, Droplet, and Called by the Grave commons. Dude, this deck, honestly, I wonder how coming out three of the deck. Oh my god, and an imperm reprint. Oh my god, dude, what? Just these like couple. I mean, Called by the Graves, not like anything, but these are some pretty good reprints, dude. Holy. Okay, and then we've got Junk Warrior, Speeder, Scrapdust, Stardust, Shooting Star, Crimson. Okay, so we got some stuff to work with. Okay, so there's no links though. There's no links. We could definitely throw some links in here. I wonder if there's any good Synchron links that go with stuff like this. So we will check that out. First, let's go open this up. Um, okay, so let's move these out of the way. So I want to make a Genesis deck first. My first goal is to make a. So let's go Yu-Gi-Oh! Genesis format. Yu-Gi-Oh! Genesis format. Okay. So let's just see if there's any Assault Synchron. Did they give me an Assault Synchron in here? Okay, so Assault Synchron. This guy. Oh my god, this guy's 1 point. Okay. So that guy's 1 point. Let's see. Do, 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 do. I'm just seeing if there's any Synchron stuff. Call by the Grave is 20 points. Let's see. Chaos Space, Chicken, Cosmic Blazer, Crossout, Crystron stuff. We don't have any Crystron stuff. Um, let's see. What are we? We're Earth. We got a Dark. We got some Earths. None of the junk. Let's go to J. Let's go. Dinomorphia stuff. Don't care. No. Djinn, Dodo, Dogmanica, Dragon Drone Lock. Alright, so E, Effect Veilers 7, E Telly, Evenly Matched, X Rizel, Fiber, Fishborg, Flying Sea, Fossils, Fusions, Glow Up, Goes In, Graceful Charity. Was there a Dandelion? Well, let's see. D-A, Denka, D-A, D-A-N, D-A-I, D-D Dynamite. Nope, there's no Dandelion. All right. We gotta get the Synchron. Let's see if there's no junk. So let's see. Into the Voice, Jet Synchron. Jet Synchron is 1 point. Junk Speeder. Where's Junk Speeder? Junk There's Scrap Synchron, Junk Speeder. Do we have a Junk Speeder in here? Junk Converter? Junk Converter? No. I'm still kicking over. They give you some really, I mean, for like hand traps, for hand traps, they give you a shitload of hand traps, man. They're kind of crazy. All right, so let me just click my RuneScape, clicky RuneScape, clicky, clicky, me clicky, so RuneScape, so good. Click RuneScape, good. Dun-dun, 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 burner, 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 burner. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? All right. Okay, so J K Jet Junk. No Junk Synchron, just Junk Speeder. Okay. What's Junk Speeder? Junk Speeder is 100 points. Junk Junk Speeder is 100 points. Jagex, not Jagex. Konami, are you fucking for real? Junk Speeder, 100 fucking points. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Suck my dick. All right. Anyway, as I was saying, um, Cool Tune, Kawaii Lone Fire. Hit me with your best shot. I'm gonna hit me with your best shot. No, 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 no. Hit me with your best shot. It looks like honestly. Let's see. We just gotta go down to S for Stardust. N Ojama. P Punk Stuff Pots. Let's see. Let's see. Pirelli Q's, R's, rank ups, red reboots, Rhoda. We know that one's a disgusting amount of points. 35. Riziel stuff. Here we go. S. Schwartzlands. No star. ST Smoke. SO. Solemns. Speedroid. There's no Speedroid in here, right? Nope, nope, nope. Revolution. Satellite. Okay. Let's see. Substitute, Summer Lemon, Telemarts. Let's see. Fire away. Bana, 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 bana. So only, I thought Crimson Dragon? No, I guess not. All right. Well, a lot less. There we go. Boom. So what? So for C, let me go to C. CR. Crimson Dragon. Oh my god. This card is 80 points? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. All right, well. All right, well 80 points for just this card. So let's see. If this card is synchro summon, you get one spell or trap that mentions Crimson Dragon from your deck to your hand. Quick effect. You can target one level 7 or higher synchro monster on the field except Crimson Dragon. Return this card to the extra deck and if you do special summon one dragon or synchro monster from your extra deck with the same level as targeted monster. Okay, I mean, alright, I get it, I guess. Okay. So. Alright. Let me just come over here to my RuneScape and click all my RuneScape stuff. Open the thing. Take this. Drop this in there. Okay. So, these guys are 1 point each. I mean, part of me, not, I want to play Lone Fire, but part of me wants to play. So this, take a level 1 tutor from your deck or graveyard and either add it to your hand or special summon it. If you control a Drunk Warrior or monster that mentions it and this card is in your graveyard, you can set this card, banish it. So I'm so curious. I'm curious if some of this stuff activates with the like this card meant like technically technically this card mentions junk stuff. I mean technically. All right. But so anyway, so let's just see what happens. What does this deck look like if so we want to play three of this. We want to play three of him, three of him. Okay, so let's put these. And then for the rest of this, so hold on. So Stardust Synchron. So let's see. You know, let's just take all the, and let's. I'm honestly gonna take out as well the Malchamis because this card's fucking insane, and it's crazy that they gave us a reprint like this because I am definitely going to use this in my main deck. All right, so let's put that over here. Oh, 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 sweet child of mine. I mean, they give you so many. They give you literally Ash Blossoms, Veilers, Molcamies, Imperms. I mean, like, this is such a stacked reprint deck with just like so many cards. I mean, like, I'm putting these three right straight in the branded deck, baby. Um, okay. And so now I'm definitely going to play. So let's see with Junk Converter. This card discarded in one tuner monster. Discard this card in one tuner. And add, if this card is sent to graveyard as a synchro material. Doppel Warrior just gives you two tokens. Yeah. Hmm. Let me put. Let's see. Junk Converter. Yeah. Junk Synchron. Let's just see. Wheel Synchron. If this card you control is used as a synchro material, you can treat it as a non-tuner. You can use each of the effects during your main phase immediately after this effect resolves. Normal summon level 4 or lower monster. Also, you could not special summon the extra this turn except for synchro monsters. You can banish this card and target one synchro monster you control and reduce its level by 100 or by 4. Um, But getting this guy on board, he's a level 5, so it's not really exactly possible. The Stardust Synchron we'll put over there. All right, Revolution Synchron. If you synchro summon a power tool monster or a level 7 or 8 dragon monster, this card in your hand can also be used as material. Okay, like that. If you control level 7 or higher synchro monster, those cards in your graveyard, you can send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. If you do special summon this card, also its level becomes 1. You can only use this effect once per duel. So I kind of like this. I kind of like putting in the one-ofs. So Satellite Synchron. If a monster is special summoned from your graveyard, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. If you have a synchro monster with Warrior is Synchron or Stardust in the original name in your field or graveyard, you can make this card's level become 4 until the end of the turn. It's a dark. You can special summon this. Hold on, let's see. You know what? Let me check. I gotta see if what's the so let's go back. Yu-Gi-Oh! Genesis format. What's the Crystron Halfabrax? Crystron Halfabrax. Halfabrax. Hold on. Let's put this down for a second. I gotta use the hold on. Tron Halfabrax. Yu-Gi-Oh! I have no idea how to spell this name. Hopefully I get close. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Oh, thank God. Alright, time to see how many points this is. Let's see. How many points is this guy? Halquer Fabrax. Search. Let's see. Alright, Wikipedia. Oh, that's right. Duh. He's a link monster. You can't use link monsters in Genesis. I'm fucking stupid. That would make too much sense. Obviously, there's no you can't play links in Genesis. I'm so stupid. Duh. Oh my god. Duh. All right. All right. So, let's see. Is this thing even good? Let's read this check. If a tuner is sent to your graveyard, even during damage step, you can special summon this card from your graveyard if it was there when the monster was sent, or hand, even if not, but banish it when it leaves the field. Then, if Junk Warrior or monster that mentions it, except this card is on the field, you can change all positions of your opponent's control with 900 attack or more defense position. Also, for the rest of this turn, you cannot special summon for the extra deck except for synchro monsters. So this just synchro comes out to synchro from your hand. Okay. So Anchor Bolt, Cool Bolt. If you control Junk Warrior or monster that mentions it, except Anchor Bolt Hedgehog, and this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card in the best position. Also, you cannot special. So all these things just come out in synchro. Excuse me. Excuse me. Um. All right, so this is a Rhoda. And is it and it's when it's special summoned as well. And then this guy, you can synchro. I'm trying to think of what a good like. So obviously you just synchro pop off, right? But if they got a hand trap, I'm trying to think of. I'm trying to have uh some backup plan here or some sort of some. I'm curious what engine I would put in this. I saw someone or I played against someone that had righty and lefty driver as their engine, which was kind of cute. Um, but there's also always, so I think that's what. So you play these guys. So let's see what some of these spells are doing. So on your mark, get set, duel. So let's see what this card is. When this card is activated, if you control no other cards, you can add one Synchron monster from your deck to your hand. Once per turn, during the standby phase, place one signal counter on this card. You can remove two signal counters from your field and send this face-up card to the graveyard to draw two cards. Then send one card from your hand to the graveyard. Of course, you can't just draw. You can't just draw two cards. Why can't I just draw two cards? Of course, I've got to have to discard one of them, right? Um, it's just making me want to play three dandelions so bad. I wonder if quick draw would be good in this deck. I do have three quick draw synchrons somewhere in there. Um, hmm. I'm hungry like the wolf. I'm lost in a found. Bow, 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 bow. All right. Up, up, All right. Let's put this. Okay. I would definitely play the three tunings. I'll play the cool. So Duelist Genesis. If you have a tuner in your field or graveyard, add one synchro spell trap from your deck to your hand. You can only activate one Duelist general. So what's a synchro? So it'd be Synchro Rumble. So Synchro Rumble. Let's see what that thing does. Clashing Souls. Kind of poopy ass cheeks. Um, oh my god, this card's terrible. Scrapyard is actually a crazy reprint of the scrap deck from back in like 20 scrap deck what like 2012, 2011. Um or it's a synchro spell or trap. So hold on. So Synchro Zone. Neither player can declare attacks except with Synchro monsters. You can only use each of the effect once per turn. If a non-tuner Synchro monster is sent to your graveyard, except during damage step, you can target one and special summon it. During your opponent's main phase, you can send this face-up card to the graveyard immediately after resolve. Synchro summon monsters using synchro summon using monsters you control as material. Um, So it would basically get Synchro Rumble, because I don't know if I play the trap. So target one tuner or one level 7 Dragon Synchro monster in your graveyard. Special summon defense position. Also for the rest of this turn, after this call resolves, your cannot special summon from the extra deck except Synchro monster. So if a level 7 or 8 Dragon Synchro monster or Crimson Dragon you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish. Um, okay. That was kind of nice. I kind of don't hate that. So I know 1 for 1 is like crazy points. Um, I'm curious. Let's see. So I got the Revolution Synchron, the Jet Synchron, and the Assault Synchron. Junk Converter. I don't know. You can discard this card and one tuner. Add one Synchro monster from your deck to your hand. And when you synchro with it, you get to special. But I'm not positive how great that would be for me. So let's just take these and take this out, because I do like the Synchro Rumble. I definitely don't hate it. So let's take those out. Tuning and Synchro Rumble. But it's only one level 7 or 8. It doesn't do any other it doesn't do any levels higher. And then obviously there's the junk, synchrons. But but this, like, what if there's nothing in your graveyard and you just get mailered, or like, this is just this is like one of the most ass normal summons. Like, you have to somehow get someone into the graveyard. Um, Whereas I guess where tuning comes into play. But so we got some of this stuff here first for now. All right, so let me just triple check this Stardust Synchron. That mentions Stardust Dragon. That's what this is? It mentions Stardust Dragon. So does this count as a Stardust Dragon mentioner? Is that what this is? So I'm pretty positive this card mentions Stardust Dragon. So I'm pretty sure that this can get me this guy. Um, but I would like an additional. So I'm just gonna quick. It's gonna be kind of booty real quick. But I know I got. I know in here somewhere is. I know in here is a. So I kind of want to play like 2 Starlight Road. One, because I got them, and 2, because they actually, you could search it with the card, and it's always good. I don't know. I don't think there's a single card that destroys 2 or more. Like, nobody plays Black Hole anymore. Like, no one's gonna fucking dark hole me after I pop off. But it kind of would be fun to, like, get that just to stop, any possibility stuff. But so right now what I'm searching for is I got a synchro thing. Here we go. I got a Stardust. Oh, I just got this thing, but in Ultra. Okay. Well, I guess why not? I guess I got an Ultra for it for the deck. But yeah, let me just see. I'm gonna go through real quick because I know I've got one more other. I got another Synchron I pulled a random Synchron card. So let's just see real quick if I can find it in here. Let's just quick see if I can find it. All right, let's see. These are the Pokemons. All right, bads. All right, let's see. No, Rhoda. There's the Vanquish Soul stuff. I guess not. I mean, I guess it was just the Stardust Synchron. I swore I had a spell in here somewhere that was like a spell for this. Huh. I guess not. All right. Well, let's put this all back inside this thing. Okay, and we've got that. All right, so yeah, I guess I just got started Synchron Master Pack. Huh. He looks kind of good. He looks kind of good as an Ultra. Okay, so we got these things. We got these things. Let's put these. Let's put these. We'll 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 put these. Boom. All right, and so now let's just real quick organizing. All right, really super ultra quick. Really super ultra quick. Go through. I am keeping the hex hands together. I am keeping the yummies together. And I will organize as well by, after I get all this stuff together, I will put dividers inside as well. So it's not just separated for show, it's also actually separated a bit. Put those. All right, and then we'll see. We'll keep the yummy stuff together. Okay, and then we've got the yummy and the mechami. All right, so we'll put that stuff there. Boom. And then traps. We'll put this here. And then we'll take this guy and we'll put that there. And then we'll take spells. And we'll put the spells here. And then we can take that, put that on top of the spells. And then we'll take these monsters. Boom. And then just for the ending, guys, why not? I'll put these right there. Perfect. And then maybe I'll just for now, I'll just put this extra pack of sleeves at the end. All right, and then these are all of the extra deck cards. So let's see. We got the Junk Warriors, Scrap Warriors. Oh, Junk Warrior Extreme, Junk Warrior Extreme. All right, so let's see. Oh, this guy's kind of cool. This guy searches, and this guy can search out a card. That's kind of cool. And this guy's like the last guy that I would want to go. And so let's put all these things together. Just organize. I like Formula Synchron. I like Shooting Star. I like all these. So let's just put all this stuff together. So Shooting Star Warrior. Let's see. What's this guy? One tuner synchro monster and one non-tuner synchro monsters. Well, so the synchros are good. The synchros are definitely good. So I think it's Stardust Warrior. Let's see. Assault Synchro Stardust Dragon. I mean, it's tough for me to not see just playing like Dandelion, Dandelion, because they can't. If I just go directly, because basically what I'm thinking with this deck is I just want to go directly into the Synchrons and not do as much in between. Like, essentially, instead of relying on the recursion, bringing back a guy that brings back other guys, that brings back more guys, just put tokens on board, put monsters on board, and then go synchro directly into stuff. Like do Drunk Warrior Extreme last if you want like a crazy extension. You've got the Crimson Dragon's 80 points though. Oh my lord. You know? Like and then I've got in addition to that stuff, got the hand traps if I want to play any. Which like I kinda want to play Chaos, a little like mini Chaos thing in here. I mean I don't want to play I almost don't want to play the I almost don't want to play. Where's Drunk Synchron? Yeah, Dark. I almost want to play the Light and the Dark Dragon Rulers, or I want to play a couple Dragon Rulers, the Light and the Dark Dragon Rulers in the extra deck. Play like a tiny Chaos Engine. Play DD Crows and Veilers, and I think that'd be kind of a fun. I think that'd be kind of a fun Genesis deck. Because I could play Redox for all these Earths. There's so many Earths in here. I could just play 3 Redox, get my Reborns in. They have all sorts of searching. Play one of these guys because the one-way synchro does work well. Well, one-way synchro is just for Jet Synchron right now. Junk Synchron and Scrap Synchron. Or not Junk, Jet Synchron and Scrap Synchron. Oh my god, but I am farting up a storm. It's 2 hours. I want to get a little itty bitty bit of munch and then probably play some RuneScape and go to bed. I hope you can't hear my farting. I am farting like a madman. Hold on. Let me I didn't even get I'm not even halfway through my drink. Mm. And then I still have to go through all the binders and everything too. I don't even have all the bindings down here or binders down here. The binders that I want to go through, a lot of them are upstate. Not like you guys know what upstate is, like what the difference is. But yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious if maybe Dandelion would be good. I'm curious if Quick Draws would be good. I wonder what other cards mention Stardust. That would be good. I wonder if a tiny little Chaos engine would be good. I still though can't get over how much like how many reprints are in here. I mean like and good reprints. Like we've got Call by the Grave, Crossout, Forbidden Droplet, Imperm, Ash Blossom, Veilers, for Forbidden Droplets. I mean, like, and then plus the Molkami stuff. I mean, like, Jesus Christ, the I I mean, like, I'm not like these cards are like, like a whole lot of money or anything, but that practical value wise in a deck, like a practical like being able to use them, you got, a lot of nice cards in here. I mean, I'm actually literally right now, I'm putting them out, and because it's funny, I needed one more Ash Blossom. I didn't even realize Ash Blossom was in here. I mean, it's gonna look terrible next to the Ultras. It's gonna look god awful. Like, I mean, I'm gonna want to like throw up every time I look at it, but I'm going to have it, and ah, damn. Anyway, 10:12. I'm going to use the bathroom, get some munchies, go to bed. Thanks for chilling. And if anybody's watching this as a VOD and gets to this point, the secret word of the VOD is is Fualos. That's the secret word for the end of the VOD. If you type that in the comment below, you will get a large cookie and extra special present that I promise is not just a heart on a YouTube comment. Anyway, Merry Christmas. Yeah, thanks for watching.